Hey everyone, Michigan 1777 here. Sorry I haven't been posting many videos as I've been in school and whatnot, trying to get done with my master's program and everything else, and this has not been a priority in that circumstance. So basically, I also have a cold right now too, and I'm just a little under the weather. But I was watching the Michigan-Florida game today, just going to give my reactions, and going into next season, there needs to be some changes on both sides of the ball next year. I love Don Brown. I love this team, but man, Florida exposed this defense again, and Ohio State exposed them, and this all comes down to coaching. You had 30 days to prepare for this team, and Florida's a spread offense, quarterback run style, and you guys keep running man all the time. And I can't fathom this. Why you haven't made any changes to run, zone, to do anything else in 30 days, at least implement something different and try to do something new. And, it's a pain in the butt when, as I don't want to be a couch coach, but the big reason that these big plays are happening is because there's giant holes around the field, because especially Florida today, if you're watching the game, Florida is spreading us out, and that destroys the man coverage. And on top of that, our team is not tackling. A lot of players were out for the game too, which was unfortunate. I'm sure Bo Schembechler would be rolling in his grave, the team. Yeah, we have 5 guys sitting out because NFL draft. And I think this is a saying for, I'm not against them sitting out. And I hope that more players do sit out during bowl games to shove it in the NCAA's face, because these guys should be getting paid for what they're doing, making a bunch of money for the NCAA and making a ton of money for these colleges. And I don't think that they get a fair share of what revenue that they're producing. But that's for another video. But yeah, this offense just played poorly. I don't think there were any wrinkles in the offense at all during this time. I think I saw one different play than what we normally see. Once again, it was 1930s, run up the middle, throw a little out route kind of pass play, and it's not going to work anymore. And this needs to be the year. Next year needs to be the year Jim Harbaugh wakes up and they need to update this offense. This needs to be more of a spread style offense, and they need to start using their receivers to their abilities. You have 2 6-foot plus tall receivers, and you don't use them. And when you do, it becomes predictable, and it's just a damn shame. You need to start scheming your receivers open, or at least trying to do it. And I'm thinking the same thing with the Detroit Lions and Jim Bob Cooter. They don't scheme receivers open. Their offense is very one-dimensional, and this and that, and it's showing. It's really showing. And for when their great coaching staff comes in, from Ohio State, from Florida, wherever else, and they've been picking apart your game plan, they've had 30 days Florida's had 30 days to prepare for you, and you don't throw any wrinkles in there. And of course you're not going to succeed if you don't throw those wrinkles in there. And it showed today. And same on defense, no wrinkles. They played man. Quarterback run was... That was the story of the first half. The second half was just not tackling at all. These second stringers and whatnot that were playing for Devin Bush and playing for Rashawn Gary and whatever else, they didn't tackle. And, they left giant gaping holes open in the middle of the field because, Don Brown doesn't want to run his own. Dr. Blitz doesn't want to run the zone, because, in college football, just playing man-to-man all the time is definitely what you need to do. I know you want to live and die by the zone or by the man, but at some point you need to man up. Both sides of the ball, Jim Harbaugh, Don Brown, all of them need to man up and stop being so stubborn and realize that if you want the team to win, you need to make changes during the offseason. And it's been the same for the past 3 years. You can't get to 11 wins. You can't even get a Big Ten championship because you're too stubborn to change. And if that's the case, I don't like to say it, but if he's going to keep being this stubborn, Jim Harbaugh, he's not going to be in a job in a couple of years, because clearly he doesn't want to change for the better, and he hasn't proven that he can change for the better in the past 3 or 4 years that he's been here. So in the meantime, we'll see what happens with the offseason. Unfortunately, they did lose to Florida, and shout out to Florida and their coaching staff, their players, everyone else. They went in, they played hard, they coached well, and they schemed for a team that was predictable, and you lost because you were predictable, as always. If you're sitting on the couch and you can say run up the middle, I'm sure the coaches on the other side of the ball can figure out that you're going to run up the middle. So, damn shame, honestly. Pretty much a waste of a season once again. And I don't even think Florida was a better team. I don't think they were as good as Michigan was. But, the coaching, once again, the team. Guys sitting out to go play for the NFL draft, going and making that decision, that's a damn shame. You lose a lot of leaders, and but I mean, I'm in support of it too, and that's the downside of it. I do support their decision to sit down, even though they're getting a scholarship. I don't think it's enough anymore. College football's too big anymore. But anyway, I hope that we start seeing some wrinkles in this offseason. Otherwise, I don't think Jim Harbaugh is going to be here for too much longer. I don't care if you finish 11-2 every year. You need to start stepping up. You can be a cream of the crop Big Ten team, but you need to win the Big Ten, and you need to start playing better in bowl games, and you need to play bigger in big games. 1-9 against top 10 teams is not good enough. And that's Jim Harbaugh right now. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed this video. Please leave your thoughts in the comments, and hopefully, hopefully we'll get something to go on in this off season, but we'll see. Anyway, hope you have a great evening. Thank you.